Beloved and cherished soul, incline your heart and lend your ear to the whispers of eternity, for I speak to you with words that are woven in love and truth. From the very first moment I have walked beside you, a silent witness to your struggles and triumphs, watching your spirit endure storms and rise from the ashes. I have seen your tears fall like rain upon barren soil, yet I tell you now, those tears were not in vain. They have watered seeds unseen, and behold, life springs forth. A tender shoot rises from the earth, a living proclamation that your sorrow has become the womb of your joy. Lift your eyes and see beyond the veil of despair, for the ground beneath you stirs with sacred promise. That which you believed lost forever is not lost at all. It is being reborn in ways more wondrous than you could ever imagine. The seeds you thought had perished in the cold shadows of the past are now pushing through the soil, ready to yield a harvest so abundant that it will overflow your heart with gratitude. These blessings that I speak of are not fleeting dreams or hollow mirages. They are as real as the rising sun, rich with peace and overflowing with life. They will nourish your soul and bring to you a rest that no burden can disrupt, a joy that no sorrow can diminish. Let these words take root deep within your soul, like an engraving upon the stone of your heart. This is a time of renewal, a season of multiplication, a divine turning of the tides. Your faith, your prayers, and your steadfast spirit have ascended to my throne like fragrant incense, and I have not turned away. I have heard every cry, every whisper of hope, and I have delighted in the resilience that refuses to be extinguished. Though you have walked through valleys shrouded in uncertainty and nights heavy with darkness, a new dawn now stretches its arms to embrace you. The light of my favor shines upon you. Step into it boldly. Do not let the shadows of past mistakes cloud your vision of the future I am unfolding. I do not anchor your destiny to the missteps of yesterday. Instead, I call you to trust in my unfailing love, the love of a shepherd who watches over his flock with tender care. I will lead you to green pastures where your soul will find rest, and I will guide you beside still waters where your spirit will be refreshed. Fix your gaze upon me, not upon the frailties of men or the fleeting assurances of the world, for I alone hold the keys to the doors that no enemy can shut. My desire for you is that you walk in humility, for in humility lies the secret to entering my presence. When you obey my word and walk in faith, doors that seemed impenetrable will swing wide open, and miracles will unfold before your very eyes, not as random acts of chance, but as the perfect fulfillment of my eternal design. My promises are not empty words. They are unshakable truths, anchored in the foundation of my love and power. In my perfect timing, everything aligns according to my will, and nothing, not even the schemes of darkness, can thwart what I have purposed for you. If your heart yearns for transformation, if you seek a life of greater purpose and peace for yourself and those you hold dear, then lift your voice to me. Let your spirit rise with hope, for I am ready to move in your life in ways that will leave you breathless. I will renew your heart and mind so profoundly that it will seem as though the very fabric of your being has been remade. But take heed. Your faith is the key that unlocks these treasures. I will not force my gifts upon you. You must reach out and receive them with belief. Behold, you stand at the threshold of new horizons. A future rich with promise stretches out before you like a sunrise painting the heavens. Now is the time to leave behind the weight of memories that bind you to regret. Reach forward with courage and take hold of the blessings I've placed before you. Grasp them tightly, for they are your inheritance, a gift from my hand. The season of hardship that you have endured is passing away, and a new season, one of fruitfulness and abundance, is beginning to unfold. even now. Know this, even as you read these words, I am orchestrating wonders on your behalf. Doors that have closed are not the end. They are the prelude to doors of far greater glory being opened. Trust in this. When I close a door, it is only to lead you to something more magnificent than you could have dreamed. Spiritual battles rage in unseen realms, but take heart. I have already secured your victory. Though forces may rise to discourage and deceive you, you do not fight alone. I am sending to you companions, wise counselors, and faithful friends to walk with you and strengthen your steps. Do not resist the guidance I offer, for in embracing it, you will see walls of opposition crumble like dust in the wind. My deliverance is not delayed, nor is it incomplete. It is perfect, unfolding in my time to accomplish my purposes. Trust in me, beloved, for I am the one who holds your life, your future, and your destiny in the palm of my hand. You are mine, and I am working all things together for your good. The wonders I am preparing for you will leave you in awe of my boundless love. So step forward, child of promise, and let my blessings overflow in your life. Behold, I have woven within you threads of strength and gifts beyond measure, treasures not meant to be guarded in solitude, but to be magnified through reliance on me. Know this, true victories are not born of human strength alone, but flourish when faith intertwines with divine purpose. When you lean upon me, your faith becomes the fertile soil in which your talents take root and bloom. And through your testimony, my name is glorified. Stay close to me, for in our nearness, you shall ascend heights unimagined, becoming a vessel of blessing for countless souls. Through your steadfastness, your family will inherit wisdom and humility, prospering not only in earthly abundance, but in the eternal riches of compassion, empathy, and spiritual enlightenment. Together, we will traverse this sacred journey, for I've called you to a higher plane, where truth eternal reigns, and lives are transformed forever. I have prepared for you works wondrous and holy, assignments that will awaken your heart to its truest calling. Even now, beneath your feet, I am laying a foundation, strong, steadfast, and immovable. Upon this rock, your household shall stand unshaken, and your lineage will come to know me through the radiance of your example. To each member of your family, I shall bestow unique gifts and callings, planting in their hearts an insatiable hunger for wisdom that they may flourish in knowledge and devotion. Lift your gaze higher. Dream not in the confines of yesterday's limitations. Let your spirit soar beyond the horizons you once feared to approach. I have not destined you, nor your loved ones, to live in the shadow of lack or confusion. You are not meant to battle endlessly from one crisis to the next, ensnared by fear or bound by despair. Cast off the chains of unworthiness and doubt, for I have fashioned you for abundance and light. Expand your faith, for I am here to guide you, to sustain you, and to lead you into blessings yet unseen. I will transform your tears into joy, your burdens into strength, and the deepest ache of your soul into peace, overflowing with my love. In this very moment, my arms encircle you with divine embrace. Whether you stand amidst the noise of the crowd or linger in the solitude of a quiet corner, pause and breathe deeply of my peace. Let your worries dissolve like mist before the dawn. I grant you authority over the storms that rage within, power to still the waves of anxiety that seek to rule your thoughts. Yes, there were moments when bad news left you trembling, weary, and lost. Yet I say to you now, trust in me again. Your story is far from over. The mountains before you, though they seemed insurmountable, will soon become distant memories. Your future glimmers with promises anointed, and no force can hinder what I have ordained for your life. I will transform opposition into platforms for miracles, scarcity into abundance, and sickness into radiant health. Do not question my power or my desire to act on your behalf. To me, you are precious beyond measure. I am not some distant figure, unmoved by your cries. I have never been absent. My heart has always been for your salvation, your growth, and your eternal joy. In the fullness of time, I gave my life for you, that your path might be illuminated and your soul rescued from the snares of this world. I'm your guide, your truth, and the wellspring of life unending. Cling to my promises, for they are steadfast. Turn from the whispers of deceit that paint false portraits of failure and defeat. Your trust in me stirs my heart. I see how you have begun to silence the voices that seek to provoke fear, anger, and confusion. Let no one rob you of the peace I have planted within you. Stand firm in my love, for in it you are secure. I know the loneliness you have felt, the void that longed to be filled with love. Today, I hold you in my everlasting arms, whispering courage into your soul and breathing life into your spirit. Let every chain that binds you crumble to dust. I have seen your tears and felt the weight of your desperate cries for intervention. You have longed for my hand to move swiftly and make right what felt irreparably broken. My child, your cries have not gone unheard. Your longing stirs my heart. But understand this: my timing is not a sign of indifference. I am orchestrating something greater than you can yet see. Resist the temptation to grow weary or complacent, for even in the waiting, I am present, refining, and preparing you. You will always need me, whether in times of overflowing blessing or in moments of dire need. Beware the snares of the adversary, who waits for your moments of carelessness to sow doubt and disrupt the dreams I have planted within you. Do not give him foothold. Instead, invite me into your battles, and I will fight for you. I will defend what I have destined for you and transform every trial into a triumph. You are my beloved, and I will not fail you. Trust in me, and together we will walk a path of glory that leads to life everlasting. Do not let your soul be shackled by the chains of torment, my beloved. Cast every anxious thought upon me, for I am your refuge. Each time your mind begins to spiral into the shadowy depths of dark imaginations, stand firm and declare with boldness, "No, I will not entertain these lies. My God is mighty, and he will not let me fall." Close the door to discouragement, for it has no rightful place in the heart of one who trusts in my name. When the flame of hope within you flickers and threatens to fade, draw near to me, and I will breathe life into it again. I will reignite your passion and strengthen you with a holy determination to move forward, step by step, toward the fullness of my promises. Hold tightly to my words, for they are unshakable. Though the voices of condemnation and criticism may rise like a flood around you, my voice of love is louder, deeper, unyielding. It speaks to the very core of your being, reminding you that you are mine, you are chosen. I see beyond what others perceive, beyond the scars that mark your past, beyond the burdens that once weighed upon your shoulders. I see the masterpiece I am crafting in you, and I declare that you shall know joy once more. You will step into a new season, unburdened by the shame and guilt that once clung to you like chains. Believe me when I tell you that you are walking toward a brighter tomorrow, one filled with solutions to every problem that has plagued your mind. You did not encounter these words by accident. No. I have orchestrated this moment as a divine reminder that your prayers have not gone unnoticed. Your heart, your mind, your very soul. These are gifts I have given you, gifts to discern, to reflect, to grow. Even now, as you take in these words, your spirit stirs with readiness. For the time of breakthrough draws near. Behold, the door of possibility is opening wide before you. I am no distant thought, no powerless figment of imagination. I am the Lord, the one who has rescued you time and again, pulling you from the pits of despair and wrapping you in an unbreakable love. Do you remember, my beloved? In every season of crisis, I was there. When your life seemed to teeter on the edge of ruin, I intervened. When your spirit was crushed beneath heartbreak too heavy to bear, I renewed it. My presence is the fire in your heart, the spark that sets you ablaze with hope. What once seemed like an impossible dream is now growing into reality. Where you planted seeds of faith, a mighty tree will rise, strong, sheltering, a source of blessing for you and for those you love. Remain rooted in my grace, and let gratitude guard your heart like a shield. Though you have stumbled and fallen before, I never abandoned you. I pardoned your sins, lifted you from the dust, and refused to let you remain in ruin. Now the dawn breaks, and sorrow gives way to the fullness of joy. Hear me. The miracle you have long awaited is near. Speak these words with conviction. I believe. This is how you take hold of my promises. Remember, you are cherished beyond measure, and I have extraordinary plans for your life. Walk in obedience, not hurriedly, but with steadfast resolve. The path to peace and fulfillment is not a race. It is a journey of perseverance, of clarity, and of quiet confidence in who I am. Do not look to the left or right, comparing your progress to that of others. Fix your gaze on me alone. You are closer than you realize. Even though the days have felt long and the waiting heavy, you have grown stronger, my beloved. You no longer let fleeting emotions dictate the depth of your faith. You have learned to trust me, to believe that I desire to bless your household and to clear every obstacle from your path. Yes, trials will come, for I do not promise a life without struggles. But I do promise this: my strength will sustain you, and your resilience will not fail. Take courage, for your victory is assured. Let my declarations wash over you, renewing your mind and strengthening your spirit. Every chain of discouragement is breaking. Every shadow of despair is fleeing in the light of my truth. Where sorrow once weighed you down, I speak release. Where damaging influences sought to lead you astray, I declare freedom. My child, do not be seduced by the empty promises of the world. Many chase after wealth and applause, adorning themselves with outward success, thinking it reflects my favor. But they do not know my ways. They do not see the beauty of humility, the power of a servant's heart, the incomprehensible love that led me to the cross. But you, my beloved, you have sought truth. You have sought transformation. This is why I long to reveal greater wonders in your life. Clothe yourself in humble gratitude and resist the illusions that the world dangles before you. I will fill your soul with peace and patience, so you will not grow weary as you wait for my perfect timing. Refuse to speak words of doubt or complaint, for your words have power. Speak life, speak hope, speak faith, for the dawn is breaking, and I am with you always. Oh, beloved soul, why do you allow the whispers of doubt to erode the steadfast faith you have labored so tenderly to nurture? Turn your heart to the heavens and cry out with earnest prayer, Lord, I trust you. I believe with every fiber of my being that in your perfect time I shall witness the unfolding of every promise you have spoken over my life. Let your spirit be unwavering, anchored in the certainty that whatever you have asked in the name of Jesus will surely come to pass. Behold, I call forth new seasons over your life, seasons drenched in abundant rains and crowned with the glory of open heavens. My richness shall pour into every corner of your existence, overflowing your soul with peace that surpasses understanding and joy that will saturate your household like morning dew upon the earth. All this I grant to those who treasure my word within their hearts, who persevere with unshakable faith, and who do not shrink back into the shadows of disbelief. Remember, my cherished one, that the blessings I prepare for you are not fleeting. They are treasures of great worth. But like all treasures, they must endure the process of becoming. As a child forms within the sanctuary of the womb, as a seed must be buried in the soil before it bursts forth into new life, so too must the promises I have spoken undergo transformation before they are revealed. These blessings are not mere adornments. They are powerful forces, reshaping your life and the lives of those around you in ways that surpass your understanding. Do not grow weary in the waiting. Fix your eyes upon the horizon, and let hope be the lantern that guides your steps. Each act of faith, no matter how small, draws you closer to the fulfillment of promises more radiant than anything you have dared to imagine. Yes, change may unsettle you, but know this: every shift is lovingly orchestrated for your good. I am the weaver of destinies, positioning you among people and opportunities designed to nurture your growth and lead you into abundance. When I stand with you, who can stand against you? The accusations and judgments of others crumble like dust beneath my protection. If only you could see the legions of heavenly warriors I have stationed around you. If you could perceive the beams of my divine light illuminating your path, or witness the unseen ways I am dismantling every scheme set against you, your heart would overflow with gratitude. Soon, through dreams and visions, I will grant you glimpses of my splendor, a foretaste of heaven's majesty unveiled here on earth. Do you not see? All creation moves in harmony with my will, and I delight in responding to your faith. The courage you show, the hope you cling to, even in the fiercest storms, is a melody that brings joy to my heart. I treasure the moments you lift your voice in praise. At dawn, when the world awakens, at dusk when the day retreats, and in the stillness in between. My love for you is steadfast, unchanging, an anchor that holds you steady from one day to the next. Before you return to the duties of your life, hear me. I love you. I wait, longing to hear you echo these words back to me. Say it aloud. Let your heart spill with adoration. I love you, Lord. There is nothing you can ask of me that my boundless love will not provide. Where the enemy has stolen from you, I will restore. Where you have been dishonored, I will place you in a seat of dignity and honor. The life I have prepared for you is richer and fuller than anything you can conceive. But it requires a heart yielded entirely to me. Let me pour out the healing and forgiveness that I long to give, for my promises are etched into the very fabric of your soul. If you are going to believe, then believe wholly, without hesitation, without reserve. Do not be like those who speak of my love with their lips, but remain skeptical in their hearts, placing their trust in the fleeting judgments of man, rather than the eternal power of my word. Many will try to bind you with their rigid expectations, cloaking their control in the guise of love. They will parade a counterfeit righteousness, outwardly holy, yet quick to condemn, always measuring you by standards they themselves cannot uphold. But I am calling you out of this bondage, out of the weight of their opinions, into the perfect freedom that only I can give. When you lay your head down at night, let my spirit minister to you. Allow me to heal your wounds, to shatter the chains that cling to your soul, and to renew you in my love. Rise each morning unburdened, walking in the liberty of one who is no longer a captive to the judgments of others. My beloved, the dawn is breaking, and with it a new day, a day filled with promises fulfilled, hearts healed, and spirits set free. Trust me, for I am with you always. Behold, my child, no longer shall you be bound by the shifting tides of human approval, for I have called you to rise above the fleeting judgments of others. You are mine, beloved, radiant, and precious in my sight. Within you dwells a divine wisdom, a discerning heart, and a spirit as gentle as a spring breeze, yet unyielding as the mountain stone in the face of trials. You carry a fire within, a faith so luminous it reshapes the very fabric of the world around you. when the storms of life crash upon you like unrelenting waves. When the cruelty of others wounds you or their indifference threatens to make you invisible, do not despair. Cling to me, and I shall be your refuge. Cast off the chains of bitterness and hopelessness, for your life is not a mere flicker in the shadows. It is a beacon, crafted for a purpose far greater than you can yet see. I am the one who cradles you in arms of unfailing love, who speaks words of life into the depths of your being. Let my forgiveness pour over you like a cleansing river, washing away every scar, every regret. I am the restorer of dreams shattered by time and circumstance. I breathe life anew into the embers of your soul, kindling a future ablaze, with possibilities you scarcely dare to imagine. The gifts I have woven into you are not to be hidden or diminished by the careless words of others. Do not let the world's dismissal define your worth, for I declare that your talents are vital. They are seeds meant to flourish, to touch lives, to leave a mark upon this earth that points back to me. Peace, joy, and abundance flow freely from my hand when your heart remains open to receive them. Rise, my beloved, and stand tall. Look upon yourself as I do, with eyes of unshakable love. You are royalty, a prince, a princess, cloaked in my divine authority and sheltered beneath the wings of my eternal care. Do not tremble beneath the weight of your burdens, for I have heard your prayers, those whispered cries and tear-soaked pleas for a miracle. Yes, I know the longing of your heart, the burden you carry that feels too heavy to bear. I hold your miracle in my hand, waiting for the perfect moment to place it before you. Though others may doubt, ridicule, or scorn your faith, their disbelief holds no power over me. Watch as I move in ways that will astonish even the hardest hearts. I will vindicate you before those who doubted, and in doing so, they will see not just your resilience, but my glory reflected in your life. I am preparing a place for you, a season of renewal, where you will no longer toil among thorns of rivalry or endure the sting of malice. I will bring you to an environment that nourishes your growth, where love is genuine and encouragement abounds. The talents I have given you will no longer be overlooked, but celebrated and nurtured. Fear not that success will lead you astray, for true prosperity in my kingdom is not built on fleeting riches or hollow fame. It is a state of wholeness, a mind at peace, relationships rooted in love, and freedom from the crushing weight of despair. This is my desire for you, to flourish in every part of your being, spirit, soul, and body. From my vantage point, your miracle shines brightly, waiting for its appointed time. Every hardship you have endured has been a step toward the fulfillment of my plan. The trials that once seemed insurmountable will become the testimonies of your strength, the very proof of my hand at work in your life. Your family will come to see the depth of your faith, and even those who mocked you will be moved to repentance, their hearts softened by the evidence of my grace upon you. You will stand as a light, a guide for others who wander in darkness, drawing them toward my love. I have chosen you, my child, for a purpose that reaches beyond the boundaries of this world. Do not chase after the fading applause of men or the fragile dreams of fame, for these things are but dust. Many have lost their way, trading their convictions for the approval of the crowd. But you, my beloved, are called to a higher path. Do not stoop to gather the crumbs of human validation when the banquet of my kingdom awaits you. Lift your eyes to my throne, for that is where your true home lies. Because of your steadfast faith, you will see every promise I have made come to fruition. Through you, I will do mighty works, not for the praise of men, but for the glory of my name. Today I stretch forth my hands, offering you the divine miracle you have sought through the steadfast flame of your faith. Will you receive it with open heart and trembling awe? Will you align your spirit with the covenant I have spoken over you? Trust in me, beloved, for I have fashioned for you a destiny that surpasses the reach of your dreams, a path adorned with wonders far beyond the grasp of human imagination. Let your life rise like a hymn of gratitude, a living psalm of praise that echoes through eternity, bearing witness to my unfailing love. Declare with the depths of your being, "Yes, Lord, I believe." Let these words take root in your soul, for they are light and truth, a fountain of life to all who embrace them. I am He who formed you, the Eternal One who saw every moment of your existence before a single breath was drawn, who wove the threads of your days with purpose and promise. From the beginning I have been with you, and I shall remain until the very end of the age. Whatever trial rises against you, I stand ready, at the perfect hour, ordained by my infinite wisdom, to intervene with power that cannot be measured by human clocks or calendars. My vision transcends time. I see the end from the beginning. I see not only who you are, but who you are becoming. I see the lives you will touch, the hearts you will heal, and the abundant joy that awaits you. Let my goodness anchor your soul, and my faithfulness be the fortress in which you abide. What I have begun in you, I will bring to glorious completion. Each day is an open invitation to draw nearer to my heart, a chance to ascend to new heights of trust and surrender. Transform your worries into worship. Let your tears become declarations of hope. For in this sacred exchange, you claim the victory that is already yours. Through the fire of trials, your character is refined, and your capacity to love me and others is expanded. Even when shadows obscure your vision, remember, always remember, that the dawn is inevitable. As surely as the sun rises, my plans for you remain steadfast. Though you have walked through heartbreak, betrayal, and disappointment, I am crafting from these broken shards a masterpiece of redemption, a mosaic so breathtaking that it will proclaim my glory to the nations. The seeds you sowed in tears will bloom in the season I have appointed, and the harvest will be far beyond your imagining. Keep vigilant over your thoughts, for the enemy will seek to sow despair and fear. When whispers of unworthiness assail you, answer with the unshakable truth. I, the Lord, am your shield and your song. I call you my beloved, my royal child, cleansed and restored. No foe, whether seen or unseen, can stand against the boundless power of my love. Do not measure your hope by the weight of your challenges, but by the measureless ocean of my grace. The world may falter in understanding, but you know me, beloved, and you have seen my mighty works. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Recall the moments I carried you when all seemed lost. Remember the nights I comforted you as you wept, the mornings when my mercies renewed your strength. My word is alive, a double-edged sword that cuts through doubt and despair. Arm yourself with my promises. They are your inheritance and your shield. When the adversary seeks to wear you down, rise up and declare the truth of who you are in me. Let your atmosphere be saturated with songs of worship, gratitude, and faith. In that sacred space, no darkness can linger, and in my presence, the impossible becomes possible. Breathe in my goodness and exhale your burdens. I'm your stronghold, your refuge, your all-sufficient source. Do not wait for human approval to validate what I have already declared. You are chosen, beloved, and precious in my sight. Your worth is not determined by earthly applause, but by the eternal love that formed you. Rejoice now, for the heavens are stirring, and the spiritual realm is shifting in your favor. Doors long closed will be flung wide, and the storms that stole your peace will be silenced. Can you feel it? The song of praise is rising on your lips. Sing it boldly, my beloved. Celebrate my faithfulness, for I am the God who does not fail, and my promises to you are as sure as the rising sun. Before the dawn of breakthrough, when shadows cling to the soul and trials whisper of defeat, stand firm, for this is the posture that shakes the very foundations of darkness. Your worship, beloved, is no mere ritual. It is a weapon, a resounding cry that declares, I trust in the one who brings beauty from ashes, who calls forth life from the barren ground. Know this: every whispered prayer, every tear that has fallen unseen, I have gathered in my eternal hands. They are not forgotten nor wasted, for I am weaving them into a tapestry of unstoppable blessings that will burst forth like rivers in the desert. I am the unshakable rock beneath your feet, unmoved by the storms that rage around you. My word, steadfast and unyielding, never returns void. The fires of adversity may test your faith, but like gold refined, you emerge radiant, stronger than before. Those who doubted you, who mocked your trust in me, will stand in awe when they see my hand move in your life. Some, hardened by pride, will resist, but others will be drawn, captivated by my glory revealed through you. Your faith, shining like a beacon in the darkest of nights, will become a testimony that leads many to hope, a living witness of my redemptive power. Persist, my child. Do not let fleeting emotions or the illusions of this world shake your resolve. My spirit dwells within you, shaping your thoughts and aligning your desires with the perfection of my will. Daily surrender to me, and you will witness wonders that surpass your imagination. The spiritual realm is alive with angelic hosts assigned to your care. If your eyes could see the legions that guard you, the triumphant cries that echo through the heavens with every victory you claim, your heart would overflow with unending praise. They fight for you. They strengthen you in weakness. They celebrate your bold steps of faith. All of heaven rejoices as you draw closer to my presence. Now is the time to rest in the assurance of my love, to anchor your soul in the unshakable truth that my plans for you are good, never for harm. Resist the lies that seek to sow doubt. Lift your eyes beyond the horizon of fear and behold the expanse of my goodness. Dream again, not with dread, but with wonder. My power is limitless, my compassion boundless, my grace unending. You will see it poured out over and over, for I delight in lavishing my kindness upon you. Take heart, for though the climb may be steep, every step is guided by my wisdom. Pause and reflect on how far we have journeyed together. Trust that I will lead you through every valley and up to the heights where the full tapestry of your life will be revealed. Every trial, every tear, every moment of pain has served to shape the masterpiece of who you are becoming. Live with expectancy, for the dawn is near. Do not conceal the light I have placed within you. Let it shine in every corner of your life. Be the carrier of hope, the voice of kindness, the vessel of compassion. Let my love flow through you to touch the weary and the lost. Will you, my beloved, receive the miracle I hold in my hands? Will you trust my timing, even when it defies human logic? Will you declare, with unwavering faith, "Yes, Lord, I am ready"? I stand poised to release blessings beyond measure at the precise moment that will bring me the most glory and you the deepest fulfillment. All I ask is that you remain steadfast, grounded in the truth of my promises. Take my hand and let us walk forward together. Step into the abundant life I have prepared for you. Leave the details to me. Secure your heart in my truth and watch as breakthroughs unfold like blossoms kissed by the sun. My beloved, I am for you, not against you. I am with you, not distant from you. I have never abandoned you to face the storm alone. The story of your life is being woven with divine purpose. Rejoice, for the season of sorrow is fading, and the harvest is at hand. From the seeds of heartbreak, fields of blessing will rise. Stand in awe of my faithfulness, for I am the author and the finisher of all things. Lift your voice in a new song of thanksgiving. In the storm, proclaim my rescue. In calm waters, sing of my provision. In waiting, trust my divine plan. In receiving, declare my marvelous works. Let your heart be a sanctuary where my name is glorified in every season. You have walked through fire and flood, through moments of doubt and despair, yet you stand, resilient, radiant, and renewed. Your faith, forged in the crucible of hardship, now shines as a testament to my unchanging love. Let your life declare my goodness. Be the light in the darkness, the song in the silence, the reflection of my glory in a world hungry for hope. My beloved, your time of mourning is giving way to joy. The fields are ripe. The harvest is ready. Lift your eyes, for I am with you, and I will never fail. You have stood at the edge of dawn, where the first light kisses the earth, and there you glimpse the shadow of my goodness. Yet today, my beloved, I long to unveil a new horizon of my plans for you. A revelation so profound, it will anchor your faith, ignite your hope, and remind you that my hands, unshaken and eternal, hold you securely. I have seen the tears you shed in the solitude of your nights, where no human gaze could reach, and I have heard the unspoken sighs that echo in the quiet chambers of your soul. Even those fleeting, wordless cries that rise from the depths of your spirit have not gone unnoticed. Yes, my dear one, they have touched my heart, just as a father's heart is stirred by the softest whimper of his child. Do not doubt for a moment that I have leaned in to listen. Every tear that fell from your eyes, every sob whispered in the secrecy of your thoughts, I have gathered as precious gems, tokens of your journey. They have watered the seeds of faith planted within you, seeds that grow even now, unseen, pushing through the soil of adversity toward the light. Close your eyes, my child. Breathe deeply and let the burdens of the day fall away like leaves in autumn's wind. Think of the many ways I have been your refuge. Recall, if you can, the storms I have already calmed, the financial despair that threatened to drown you, the betrayal that cut so deep, the sickness that gripped you with fear. And yet here you stand, breathing, thinking, feeling my presence. Does this not testify to my power, my faithfulness? If I was your anchor then, will I not hold you steady now? Do not think that I, the creator of all that exists, am constrained by the circumstances that trouble you. No, I am boundless, and I have called you by name. When you reflect on the valleys you have walked, you will see that none of them were deep enough to bury you. You rose again, bearing wisdom forged in suffering and gratitude, cultivated in the stillness of midnight prayer. The pain you endured was never meant to crush you forever. It was permitted for a time, a season, to refine you, as gold is refined by fire, even in moments when you stumbled, when your knees buckled under the weight. I was there, lifting you, sustaining you. Remember, my cherished one, who you are to me. When the world overlooks you, when your talents are ignored, when your efforts are met with silence, I see you. I see every part of you, for I am the one who formed you in secret, weaving purpose into your being. I whispered into your spirit gifts that reflect my glory in ways no one else can replicate. There is no one like you, and there never will be. Your voice, your heart, your very existence, they are threads in the great tapestry I am weaving, and without you, the picture would be incomplete. Each morning, as you rise, I watch eagerly. I wait for your first thoughts, your first words, hoping for that fleeting moment when your heart turns to me. A simple "Thank you, Lord," or "I trust you," delights me more than all the treasures of the earth. These whispers of trust open the door for me to guide you through your day, to calm the storms in your mind and bring peace to your soul. When anxiety clouds your vision, I yearn for you to invite me into that place, for only I can speak calm into the chaos and light into the darkness. Even now, I sense the stirring in your spirit, a blend of longing and reverence. You yearn to know me more, to go deeper, to understand the mysteries of my will. This yearning, my beloved, is what I treasure most. A heart open to my shaping, pliable as clay in the hands of the potter. And oh, how I delight in molding you. With care, I refine you, layer by layer, shaping you into a reflection of my own character. Your individuality, your uniqueness, is not erased. It is refined, polished, and brought to its fullest brilliance. Your voice, your story, your presence, all are brushstrokes on the masterpiece of humanity. You may have been told you are ordinary, that your life is but a small ripple in a vast ocean. But I declare otherwise. You are precious. You are seen. You are essential to the great symphony I am composing, and without your note, the melody would falter. Never let the lies of this world convince you that you are insignificant. I have placed my hand upon you, and I have called you my own. When the weight of rejection presses upon your heart, relationships that shattered your trust, workplaces that dismissed your labor, communities that silenced your voice, know this: their dismissal does not eclipse the brilliance of your God-given potential. In my kingdom, the rejected, the weary, and the broken are not cast aside but are chosen to display my glory. I take delight in raising up the humble, the unseen, and the wounded to perform deeds beyond imagination. Do not measure yourself by the fleeting standards of this world, for I see your worth through the eyes of eternity. Think of those moments when your prayers seem to drift into silence, unanswered and unnoticed. Did you feel the sting of frustration, the ache of doubt, the shadow of despair creeping into your spirit? My beloved, I was never absent. In my infinite wisdom, I see the threads of your life weaving a tapestry far beyond your comprehension. I know the sorrow a premature yes would have sown, and I see the heartache a misaligned no would have caused. My delays are not denials, but acts of love, shielding you from unseen dangers and shaping your heart for the blessings yet to come. Do you not see? It is in the waiting that faith is forged. It is in the waiting that humility takes root and grows deep. The waiting teaches you to anchor your trust in me, not in fleeting solutions or temporary comforts. For comfort, if unguarded, can lull the soul into forgetfulness, causing you to drift from the one who sustains you. Moments of hunger draw you back to me as your true bread of life. Seasons of pain remind you that I am the balm for your wounds. Times of despair illuminate my steadfast hope, a light that never flickers. Even the fires of trial, though they scorch, refine your faith until it gleams like purest gold. Do not think that I take pleasure in your suffering, for I do not, but I take joy in the beauty I bring from your ashes. Out of mourning I birth joy, out of heaviness I weave garments of praise. Each trial, though bitter, is transformed into a testimony, a beacon of light to guide others through their valleys of shadow. And now, my beloved, you stand at the threshold of something new, something extraordinary. I have aligned the stars of your destiny to bring you to this very moment. All that you have endured, all that you have overcome, has prepared you for the steps you are about to take. Release the disappointments of the past, for they have no claim on the promise of your future. Let your regrets fall like leaves into my hands, and I will transform them into fertile soil for new beginnings. The voices of doubt and fear will call out to you, louder now than ever, whispering lies of unworthiness and futility. My child, how long will you entertain these shadows? Lift your gaze to me, for my voice speaks louder, clearer, and with unfailing love. I do not condemn. I call you beloved. I do not diminish. I elevate you to the heights of your eternal worth. Imagine a traveler burdened by a pack, overflowing with items no longer needed, yet still clung to. Each step grows heavier, the journey slower, the view obscured. My child, you too carry burdens you were never meant to bear. Guilt, shame, resentment. Today I ask you to lay them down, not into a void, but into my hands. Let me take your regrets and reshape them into wisdom. Let me take your anger and transform it into forgiveness. Let me take your fear and forge it into unshakable faith. Even your tears, your deepest sorrows, I will mold into compassion for others. Nothing is wasted when surrendered to me. Every wound, every triumph, every tear, place them in my hands, and I will weave them into a masterpiece that reflects my heart. There will be days when your spirit feels dry, when the flame of passion flickers, and the courage to move forward seems to fail you. In those moments, remember, your feelings are not the measure of my truth. My promises remain steadfast, unshaken by the shifting tides of emotion. My grace is sufficient for every valley, my faithfulness unwavering even when your steps falter. Walk forward not by sight, but by faith, for I am with you always. Relying on my guiding hand, beloved, you shall emerge from this wilderness season with a heart fortified by the fires of trial and a spirit made resilient. Do you not see? Even in the barren wastelands flowers bloom, nourished not by what is apparent to the eye, but by secret streams flowing deep beneath the surface. In the same way, I grow you in hidden places, shaping and refining you through mysteries unseen by others, and at times, even hidden from yourself. When shadows gather and the questions rise like storms within your soul, lean in closer to me. My spirit is steadfast, never wavering, never leaving your side. Trust the rhythm of my heartbeat. It pulses with love unending, love unfailing. Lift your eyes, my child, away from the swirling tempest of confusion. Though darkness may cloud your vision, keep your gaze fixed upon my light, for I have placed within you a lamp that no night can extinguish. With every step of faith you take in uncertainty, your spiritual sight grows sharper. Each time you proclaim my goodness amid doubt, you strengthen the walls of your soul against the siege of despair. Understand, not all who cross your path will be for your comfort. Some come to teach you love, patience, or perseverance, while others may wound, betray, or abandon you. Yet even in such pain, there is a sanctifying work, a refining fire. Forgiveness is not the dismissal of wrongs, but the breaking of chains that bind you to bitterness. My child, how can you walk freely into the destiny I have prepared for you if you are shackled by the unforgiveness of yesterday? Look to my example. Upon the cross, in my deepest agony, I chose forgiveness. And in that act, the power of resurrection was unleashed. So it shall be for you. Your willingness to forgive invites resurrection into the dead places of your life. Do not seek to see the entirety of the road ahead, for your journey unfolds in my perfect time. Trust that I have ordained every step. Embrace today, for it is saturated with the grace of this moment. Resist the storm of what-ifs and anchor yourself instead in the certainty of my presence. Pause, breathe, and tune your spirit to my quiet voice. You will find me in the rustling of the trees, in the stillness between thoughts, and in the gentle encouragement of a friend's words. I speak in ways you do not expect. Remain open, for even the most ordinary vessel can carry my message. When you feel the rush of peace wash over your soul, know that it is my spirit, comforting and renewing you. Picture my love as a mighty river flowing from the throne of heaven, descending into the dry and thirsty valleys of humanity. Let this river flow through you, beloved. Receive its refreshing streams and pour them out to those parched for hope. You may not see yourself as a preacher, a teacher, or someone extraordinary, but every act of kindness, every smile, and every word of encouragement testifies to the abundance of grace within you. I do not require greatness from you. I only ask for willingness, for I delight in using the simplest vessels to reveal my most profound miracles. As you grow, you will notice a reordering within you, a shifting of priorities, a release from what once held you. The things that once satisfied you may lose their charm, for I am leading you to higher places. This pruning may feel like loss, but it is not. When I ask you to let go, it is always to place something greater in your hands. Trust me, I do not rob you of joy. I steer you toward joy that is eternal, unshakable, and true. When you look to the horizon, the enormity of your calling may daunt you. How can I bear this weight, you wonder? But you were never meant to bear it alone. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light, because I shoulder the heaviest part. Walk beside me, surrender your striving, and watch how my power flows through your weakness. The walls you deemed impenetrable will crumble. The doors you did not see will open wide. These paths, prepared since the foundation of the world, await you. And perhaps now, even now, you sense new desires stirring within your spirit, a longing to intercede, to serve, to create. These are the whispers of my spirit, awakening something eternal within you. Do not fear this awakening. Embrace it, for it is my hand guiding you toward the fullness of who I have created you to be. Take courage, my beloved, and step forward, each step a testimony of my faithfulness, each moment a chapter in the story of my love for you. You scarcely realize the depth of the desires I have planted within you, the quiet stirrings of your soul that call you toward paths yet untrodden. Do not dismiss these longings as fleeting whims, for often they are embers I have placed in your heart to guide you toward your destiny. Each spark, though small, is kindled by my hand, woven into the intricate tapestry of your life's purpose. Yes, there is a season for all things, and wisdom teaches that not every passion must be pursued in haste. But neither should you bury these holy inclinations beneath the weight of fear or the chains of procrastination. Bring them before me in prayer. Seek counsel from those who walk in godly wisdom, and remain vigilant for the whispers of confirmation I send. You may yet marvel at how perfectly my plans align with the desires I have etched into your very being. Beware, for distraction is a cunning adversary, seeking to divert you from the path I have set before you. The world clamors endlessly for your attention, bombarding you with the noise of news, the demands of social obligations, the pressures of financial concerns, and the ceaseless hum of digital chaos. Guard your focus as a sacred trust. Seek the solace of my presence in quiet moments of prayer and meditation upon my word. Let the unshakable truth of my promises anchor your soul. When you align your heart with mine, clarity dawns, like the morning sun, illuminating what is truly important. You will learn to embrace the opportunities that further my purpose for you, and to cast aside the distractions that drain your strength and cloud your vision. Do not fall into the snare of comparison, measuring your journey against that of others. Each of you walks a path uniquely designed by my hand, and the blessings I have prepared for you cannot be tasted by walking in another's shoes. The struggles you face, though heavy, are the crucible in which your testimony is refined, shaping you into a beacon of hope for those who share in similar trials. Celebrate the victories of others with a heart untainted by envy, trusting that I have crafted a divine blueprint for your life, one that is as beautiful and intricate as the stars scattered across the heavens. Let my voice be the compass of your soul. In the tapestry of your relationships, I see every thread, each moment of joy, each misunderstanding, each tear shed in frustration or sorrow. I long to bring healing and unity where division festers. Conflict is a natural outgrowth of a world marred by sin, but humility births solutions. When you soften your heart, apologize where it is needed, and extend grace even when it is undeserved, you open the door for my Spirit to weave reconciliation. With me at the center, your relationships can be transformed into sanctuaries of peace and love, reflections of my presence in your home and your heart. As you draw nearer to me, your discernment sharpens like a sword honed in the fire. You will learn to recognize the voice of the enemy, marked by accusation, confusion, and chaos, and distinguish it from mine, which speaks in tones of love, gentle correction, and steadfast encouragement. Consider the fruit each voice bears. The enemy sows shame, isolation, and despair, but my voice brings repentance, restoration, and unshakable hope. When you feel a stirring in your heart, test it. Does it lead you toward love, gratitude, truth, humility, and joy? If so, you may walk forward with confidence, knowing it aligns with my heart. There will be days when the brokenness of the world weighs heavily upon you. The cries of injustice, the ache of strife, and the endless tide of suffering may press upon your spirit. But remember, I have not called you to bear the burdens of the whole world. Instead, I have placed you as a light in the specific corner where you stand. Pray for the hurting, intercede for the weary, and let your compassion flow like a river into the lives you touch. Your intercession mirrors my own longing for healing and redemption to sweep across the earth, and never underestimate the eternal impact of even the smallest act of kindness. A simple gesture, born of love, can ripple into eternity, a testament to my grace flowing through you. When you feel unworthy or inadequate, remember that I have always chosen imperfect vessels to carry my perfect love. Abraham doubted, Moses stuttered, and David stumbled, yet I worked mightily through them because their hearts turned toward me. Your limitations are no obstacle to my power. They are the very canvas upon which my strength is displayed. Offer me your weakness, and I will supply all that you lack. If you now find yourself in the midst of a storm, a health crisis, a family conflict, a financial trial, cry out to me with honesty and trust. Pour out your fears and anxieties, and let me replace them with my peace that surpasses all understanding. Do not be ashamed of your struggles, for in your weakness, my power is made perfect. Remember, the darkest night gives birth to the most radiant dawn, and faith is forged in the tension between despair and hope. When all seems lost, but your heart still chooses to trust, know that I am at work, crafting a redemption story more beautiful than you can imagine. Even now, in the trembling of your voice, let your declaration rise. I trust you, Lord. I believe you can turn the storm into still waters. In the shadowed valleys of life, when fear whispers that you are alone and no one could possibly grasp the weight of your burdens, resist the urge to retreat into solitude. Stay within the embrace of fellowship, for it is there that I have placed my hands and voice through the lives of others. Community is my divine gift to you, a reflection of my heart. You were never meant to carry the weight of this journey alone. Let the chains of pride or fear dissolve and speak openly of your struggles, that others may gather around you with prayer, encouragement, and steadfast love. I have placed alongside you those who have walked through fire, those who can assure you with certainty, you are not alone. Now hear the voice that parts the heavens, speaking directly to you with unshakable clarity. I am the one who breaks every chain, who lifts every shackle, who breathes life into what the enemy sought to destroy. Addiction, fear, toxic bonds, suffocating mindsets, none of these hold power against my hand. Yet I ask you this: do you truly wish to be free? Will you leave behind the false comfort of these chains and step into the abundant life I have set before you? Freedom can feel like uncharted territory, for it asks you to trust me beyond the familiar. But my promise remains steadfast. A life led by my spirit, unbound and radiant, is beyond compare. Stand in the truth of who you are, for I have placed authority within you. Speak to the mountains that rise before you, commanding them to move in my name. Resist the deceiver and watch him flee from you. You are no longer a prisoner of despair, but a vessel of my spirit, empowered and unstoppable. When you pray with faith, the unseen realms shift. Angels are dispatched, strongholds crumble, and hope takes root where despair once dwelled. This power is not born of you, yet it is yours to wield, for you are my beloved, and my spirit lives within you. Do not neglect the daily renewal of your mind. My words are a fountain of life, a seed that takes root deep within your soul, bearing fruit in wisdom, strength, and peace. Let them saturate your thoughts, transforming the way you see the world. When you invest in the nurturing of your spirit, trials that once seemed insurmountable will become stepping stones, building a path toward a deeper, more unshakable faith. There will be times of loneliness, moments when you feel set apart from those around you, even mocked for your convictions. Do not despair. Stand firm. I see what you cannot, the harvest that will spring forth from your steadfast heart. Persevere, for in time even those who misunderstand you will see the transformation within you, and your life will become a living testimony to my grace. Now let me speak to the creative flame I have kindled within you. Whether through song, words, art, or even the simple acts of creating beauty in your daily life, you reflect my nature. When I spoke, the cosmos came to be. Colors exploded, life was born, and creation itself sang my glory. So too, when you create, you join in that divine echo. Do not underestimate the power of your creativity. Offer it to me, that it might become an act of worship, a beacon of hope, a balm to the weary. Whether you paint, write, build, or nurture, know that these expressions carry my fingerprints, and through them, I will bring joy, healing, and purpose to others. But amidst the whirlwind of life's demands, do not forget to rest. Rest is my sacred gift to you, a time to pause and be renewed. It is not idleness, but an act of trust, a declaration that your worth is not tied to what you produce, but to who you are in me. In the quiet moments when you still your heart before me, I will breathe new strength into your soul. Laugh with those you love. Bask in the splendor of creation. Let your heart rediscover its rhythm in the gentle flow of my peace. These moments are not wasted. They are the fertile ground where clarity, purpose, and joy take root. My child, do you sense it? A trembling in your spirit, a holy anticipation that stirs the very depths of your soul. Revival is upon the earth, and I am calling hearts to awaken, to rise from slumber and step into the fullness of relationship with me. You are part of this great awakening. Let your devotion burn with unquenchable fire. Worship me with abandon, lifting your voice as a beacon in the darkness. Do not hold back, for I am with you. My presence surrounds you, and my spirit fills you. You're my beloved, and in you I am well pleased. In the depths of your heart let a fire burn, an unquenchable flame of longing for truth and intimacy with the divine. In your worship, let the fragrance of your praise rise like incense, creating a sacred atmosphere where miracles are not the exception but the rhythm of life, where the glory of the Eternal One shines openly like the sun breaking through the clouds. You may wonder, how can I keep this holy fire alive day after day? It is not through striving, but through the quiet, deliberate moments of adoration. Moments where you pause to honor the name above all names, where you immerse yourself in the unshakable promises of His Word. When your soul feels weary and the flames seem to flicker, do not let condemnation weigh you down. The heart of the Holy One is never closed to you. Draw near again, as a child runs to the open arms of a loving Father. He does not withhold. He supplies fresh oil for your spirit, renewing your strength like the morning dew that kisses the earth. Just as the priests of old tended the lamp in the temple, so too must you tend the fire within your soul. Be steadfast, for this flame will guide your steps, warm your heart, and draw others to the light of His presence. Yet be watchful, for the snare of empty ritual lurks when intimacy is neglected. You are not called to a life of lifeless duty, but to walk hand in hand with the One who knows you by name, who delights in the secrets of your heart. He whispers His mysteries to those who seek Him, weaving His divine breath into the fabric of your daily life. Whether you labor in your work, nurture your family, or extend a hand in service, let His heartbeat infuse everything you do. Without this communion, even the noblest deeds become hollow. Begin each day with the sweet awareness that He is near, not only as your King, but as your dearest friend. His desire is not for mere obedience, but for your companionship. Even when you feel unworthy of such intimacy, remember this: the Holy One of Israel deemed you worthy when He laid down His life upon the cross. His sacrifice was not a distant act for faceless humanity, but a deliberate, personal gift for you. He saw your face, He knew your name, and He opened the gates of eternal fellowship. No barrier remains, no condemnation. The door to His presence stands wide open, inviting you to step boldly into His grace. Let this truth settle deep within your heart, stirring confidence, gratitude, and awe. The lover of your soul calls you to draw from the endless well of His love and wisdom. As you walk this path, you are not alone. There are others who share your hunger, who testify to His power, and who join in proclaiming His goodness. Connect with them. Find the places where His word resounds, where faith is ignited, and where hope is rekindled. When you do, it is as if you are building an altar of remembrance, a sacred space to return to whenever the road feels heavy. By connecting with these voices of hope, you do not merely nourish your own spirit, but become a part of a greater purpose. Your testimony joins with theirs, and together you become a beacon in a world longing for the light. You stand as a city on a hill, radiant and unhidden, a reflection of His eternal glory. Go now, beloved, with this promise burning in your soul. He holds you in the palm of His hand, safe, cherished, and deeply loved. Each step you take toward Him fills His heart with joy. Expect new revelations, divine encounters, and timely wisdom to flow like a river into your life. You are not only His child, but a member of a vast, radiant family, a tapestry of believers shining with the brilliance of heaven on earth. Cling to His words, for they are life, healing, and restoration for your entire being. In His presence, you will find all you need, for He is your portion, your peace, your everlasting hope. Rest in the unshakable reality that He is with you always, through every season, every storm, and every shadow. You are His, and He is eternally yours. Rejoice, for you have been called by the One who never fails, who never leaves, and whose mercy flows endlessly upon those who trust in Him. Amen. My beloved child, hear the voice of your Creator. As the dawn of a new year gently brushes against the horizon of your life, today, as the gates of 2025 open wide before you, pause and lift your heart in thanksgiving for the immeasurable gift of time. Each day, a precious jewel. Each moment, an invitation to draw nearer to me. For within the flow of days and nights, I have ordained opportunities for your soul to flourish, to love deeply, and to bask in the radiance of my abiding presence. Let your spirit overflow with gratitude, for I have already prepared blessings for you, blessings that will brighten your path like the morning sun, joy that overflows, friendships that enrich the soul, and moments of stillness, where my peace will wrap around you like a gentle embrace. Open your heart wide, my beloved, and receive all I have purposed for you. Trust in my unfailing love, for I am with you in every step you take, in every decision that weighs upon your soul, and in every breath that sustains your being. I call you to dream without fear, to lift your eyes beyond the horizon, and to pursue the greatness I have placed within you, not only for your own fulfillment, but to bring light and hope to those around you. The desires that stir within your heart, the dreams that whisper to your soul, are no mere imaginings. They are my divine seeds, planted in the fertile soil of your spirit, and I will nurture them to bring forth a harvest of purpose, hope, and glory. Yet know this, my child, even when the winds howl and challenges rise like waves upon the sea, I remain your steadfast refuge. In the storm, I will be your anchor. In the struggle, I will be your strength. Together, step by step, moment by moment, we will turn aspirations into realities, for my plans for you are good, woven with threads of purpose, and crowned with my eternal love. Above all, I ask you to seek my presence as the treasure of your life. Let me be your guiding star, your unshakable comfort, your wellspring of wisdom. When the noise of the world presses upon you, retreat into the quietness of my arms. When choices loom before you, seek my counsel and trust in the path I have prepared for you. I am your heavenly Father, and my love for you is as unchanging as the heavens above. Obey my word, hold fast to my promises, and walk the path I have marked out for you. It is a path that leads to peace, fulfillment, and the serenity your soul longs for. In me, you will find the courage to face every trial and the strength to embrace every blessing. This year, let your life become a beacon of my love, a reflection of my light, and a testimony of my grace. Through your words, bring healing. Through your actions, bring hope. Be the vessel through which my wonders flow, touching lives and drawing hearts closer to me. Do not measure prosperity by earthly gain alone, for the treasures I bestow upon you are eternal. Faith that cannot be shaken, hope that anchors the soul, and love that endures forever. If you have known loss, hear my promise. Nothing is ever truly lost in my hands. What has been surrendered will be restored, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing with beauty beyond your imagining. Trust in my timing, for I am at work even now, behind the veil of what your eyes can see, arranging all things for your good. Lay down your fears, your sorrows, your restless longings, and know that I am for you, not against you. What the enemy has sought to take, I will return to you, transformed and multiplied, for my power to restore is infinite. So, my child, do not let your heart be troubled or your spirit weighed down. Fix your gaze upon my love, which is steadfast, and my faithfulness, which is unending. The year ahead is a canvas, and together we shall paint it with colors of hope, perseverance, and joy. Walk with me hand in hand, and I will show you wonders beyond your dreams. Rest in my peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding, and trust that the best is yet to come. Yield your heart to me, and I will fill it with the serenity your soul craves, a serenity that no earthly thing can provide. Trust in me, my beloved, for I am with you always, now and forevermore. Behold, my beloved, hear these words as though spoken from the heavens themselves, for they are etched with the ink of eternity and whispered with the breath of divine love. Let not your heart be troubled, for the burdens that press against your spirit were never fashioned to rob you of rest or to steal the joy that dances within your soul. Trust in this eternal truth. Your future is secure, cradled tenderly in the palms of my hands. I have seen your tears, the ones that flow silently in the shadows of the night, and I have heard the cries that tremble within you when the weight of the storm seems unbearable. Even now, as you wonder how you will tread forward through the tempest, I tell you this: you will not falter, for by faith you will rise. Each triumph you achieve is a step forward in the grand design I have for you. Do not underestimate this moment, for it is shaping you, refining you. With every battle, I am transforming you into the person I created you to be: strong, courageous, and unwavering in faith. From the ground you conquer, you will rise with wisdom, strength, and a heart ignited with divine purpose. This is your time to cast off the doubts and fears that once held you captive. Step boldly into the victory that has already been won for you. Release the burdens of unworthy alliances and negative friendships that weigh you down. They are not meant for you. I will bring into your life those whose hearts are pure, whose spirits are peaceful, and whose intentions are kind. These new friendships will lift you higher, drawing you closer to me, and they will remind you of the love and grace I have poured out for you. Prepare your heart, for miracles are on the horizon. I am aligning every detail of your life for good. Doors you thought were closed forever will swing wide open, and blessings you cannot yet fathom will overflow into your life. These gifts are not fleeting. They are part of the abundant life I have promised you. Together we will build a legacy of joy and triumph that will inspire others and glorify my name for all eternity. Understand this: every challenge I allow you to face is with purpose. I do not send you into the storm alone. I am your fortress, your ever-present help in times of trouble. When you called out to me in your desperation, I answered. When you felt the weight of the world pressing you down, I lifted you up. The battles you face now are temporary, but the glory that awaits you is eternal. Those who mocked you, doubted you, or sought to harm you will see my hand upon your life. They will be silenced, for no one can hinder my blessings from reaching you. I have covered you with my holy mantle and surrounded you with my shield of protection. My angels stand watch, ready to defend you against any force that seeks to destroy. You are my chosen one, my beloved, my warrior. Rise, and let your life proclaim the greatness of my power and the depth of my love. The storm will pass, and when it does, you will stand victorious, a beacon of hope and a testament to my glory. Take courage, for I am with you always, and your victory is certain. Behold, I am the Eternal One who holds your future within the palms of my hands, secure and unshaken. I am the God who sees all things, knows all things, and reigns over all creation with unmatched majesty. Nothing escapes my gaze, no secret lies hidden from me, and no force can withstand the power of my will. My love for you is boundless and eternal, a love overflowing with patience, tenderness, and mercy. I do not tire of watching over you, nor do I grow weary of guiding you along the path I have laid before you. My plans for you are good, pure, and perfect, and I will fulfill every promise I have made, for I am faithful and true. Though the road ahead may seem shadowed with uncertainty, do not fear. Lean on my strength, for it is in your moments of weakness that my power shines brightest. Release your anxieties and let go of the doubts that cloud your heart. Walk boldly, with unwavering faith, into the future I have prepared for you. I am the Sovereign Lord, omnipotent and unchanging, and my will for your life is woven with threads of hope, peace, and a joy that cannot be shaken. Take courage, beloved, and know this truth. You are cherished beyond measure and shielded by my divine protection. I have gone before you to prepare the way, and I stand beside you as your strength and your refuge. Whatever storms may arise, they shall not overwhelm you, for I am with you. Let my promises be your resting place, and allow my peace, which surpasses all understanding, to flood your soul. Together, we will overcome every obstacle and fulfill the great purpose for which you were created. You are mine, and nothing, neither powers nor principalities, neither words nor wounds, will ever change that truth. Do not be weighed down by the murmurs of the world, the empty words of those who seek to harm your spirit or steal your joy. Let those whispers be carried away by the winds, for they hold no power over you. Instead, open wide the door of your heart to me, and close your ears to the voices that try to dictate your destiny. I am speaking to you always, in the stillness of the dawn and the quiet of your soul, reminding you of my unchanging love. Let my words fill you with courage, and let my voice be the beacon that guides you through every storm. I know you fully, my child. I see your heart, the purity of your intentions, and the goodness that others may overlook. You are mine, and I have designed you for a unique and glorious purpose. My beloved child, hear my voice and behold the wonders I unveil. Awaken now, O precious one, and open the eyes of your heart, for the sign you have long awaited stands before you. With boundless love and unwavering truth, I speak to your soul. The storms that have plagued your mind and the shadows that have cast doubt upon your heart are already fading, their power diminishing like mist before the morning sun. Behold, I am here, your ever-present Redeemer, ready to guide you toward a breakthrough that will transform your life. Every cry of your heart has reached my ears. Every tear you have shed has been gathered tenderly in my hands. I come now to assure you of my unshakable faithfulness, for I have prepared a table overflowing with blessings, a feast of renewal for your weary spirit, that hope may rise anew within you. Am I not the one who calms the raging seas, the one whose voice commands the winds to be still? So too shall the whirlwind of your life find its peace. Just as I parted the mighty waters for my children of old, creating a path where no path could be found, so will I do for you. Trust this: my victory is your triumph, and from my throne flows an endless provision, meeting your every need in ways beyond your comprehension. Let your faith soar like an eagle, for I am placing a crown of life upon your head. You have shown courage in the face of trials, and I shall honor your bravery, celebrating the steadfastness of your faith. My hand will strengthen your heart, infusing it with courage that cannot be shaken. Fear not, my beloved, for I am your mighty defender. I stand as a shield around you, a fortress that cannot be breached. Though exhaustion may weigh upon your frame, I am here to breathe new life into your soul. I will give strength to your weary legs, that you may walk boldly into seasons of joy yet to come. I will steady your feet upon solid ground, enabling you to stand firm against the challenges of life. With a divine spark, I ignite within you a sacred fire, a flame of hope that no storm can quench. Even now, do you not feel my presence as I fill you with renewed energy and purpose? Believe it, my cherished one, for I am working all things for your good, orchestrating miracles you cannot yet see. I have seen the burdens that press heavily upon your shoulders, the worries, the sorrows, the darkness that seeks to steal your peace. How it grieves my heart when you feel alone, when hopelessness whispers lies into your ear. Yet know this: I am your Father, the one who nurtures and protects, who lifts you tenderly when you stumble. In the quiet hours of the night, as you lay your head upon your pillow, you can entrust your rest to me. I will visit you in your dreams, whispering my endless love into your spirit. No longer shall restless nights haunt you, nor shall despair rob you of peace. Instead, I will envelop you in my comforting presence, refreshing your heart as you sleep. When the dawn breaks and the first rays of sunlight kiss the earth, you shall awaken to a day filled with my favor, a new beginning, rich with promise. As the morning greets you, I will softly touch your brow, reminding you of how deeply cherished you are. I will plant within you a joyful determination, a radiant spirit unshackled from the regrets of yesterday. Your past, with all its pain, does not define you. Behold, I am leading you into a future brighter than you have dared to imagine. I will restore what was broken, heal the wounds that have lingered, and breathe life into relationships that seemed beyond repair. A season of beautiful reconciliation awaits, a fresh harmony among loved ones, a tapestry of unity woven by my hand. And more than this, I will send new companions into your life, souls of purity and integrity, gifts from me to walk beside you on the path I have prepared. Every chain that has bound you, chains of fear, chains of doubt, shall be shattered. No longer shall you wander in the wilderness of worry, for I am bringing you into a spacious land, a place of abundant blessing and opportunity. The yoke of past failures is broken. You are free, my child, free to walk in the liberty and peace I give. Hold this gift close to your heart and let your spirit overflow with gratitude. Sing praises for the miracles I will unfold in your life, both great and small, for my works are unending, and my love for you knows no bounds. Rise, my beloved, and walk forward with confidence, for my hand is upon you. My promises are eternal, my provision unending, and my love for you immeasurable. Trust in me, for I am the author of your story, and the pages yet to come are filled with glory and grace. I beseech you, my beloved, to make this solemn vow, that you will cherish with all your heart the treasures I lay before you this day. Gaze upon the freedom I bestow, as one gazes upon a radiant sunrise after a long and weary night. Delight in the abundance I pour out upon you, streams of blessing flowing without end, cascading with grace and love. And hold fast to this truth, that I am always for you, never against you. Speak boldly and with unwavering confidence, trusting in my words, for when you do, my power shall be made manifest in ways you have never imagined. I am the Lord, your provider, the God who heals, the King who reigns in eternal love and unshakable sovereignty. Let not your heart be troubled, my precious child, for I am here. I watch over you with a love that never wavers, rejoicing in your triumphs and comforting you in your sorrows. In every trial, I stand as your steadfast defender, and in every milestone I celebrate with joy beside you. Open your heart this day and receive my promises with faith, for my hand is reaching out to lift you, to guide you, and to bless you beyond all that you could hope or dream. My love for you is unending, now, forever, and for all eternity. Know this, you are never alone, and my mighty hand will carry you through every valley and lead you into the glorious lands I have prepared for you. Rise up, my beloved. Stand tall in the fullness of my grace. For the story of your life is still unfolding. Every chapter is being written by my hand, imbued with purpose, mercy, and an everlasting love that no force can diminish. Let your heart sing with hope, for victory is yours. I, the Lord, have declared it. Even now, as you hear these words, I am pouring courage into your spirit, strengthening you from within, refining you like gold in the fire. You have never been weak, my child. Even in your deepest struggles, your soul has shown bravery, resilience, and an unyielding desire to seek the good and rise above the shadows of this world. Your faith, though battered by storms, remains like a beacon of light. Your heart, filled with noble intentions, is a joy to me. But even in your moments of triumph, when you stand victorious, your arms lifted high, surrounded by blessings, return to me. Come into my presence, not only in your need, but also in your joy. Even when your heart overflows with gratitude and your spirit soars with courage, draw near to me. For you are mine, and I have claimed you as my own forever. No one can take you from the place you hold in my heart. I have seen your struggles, my precious one. I have witnessed the weight of your pain, the tears you have shed in secret, the wounds inflicted by betrayal and injustice. I have heard your cries for help, for guidance, for peace amidst the chaos. Know this, I see it all, and I am with you. The night no longer needs to hold fear, for I am there beside you in the darkness, even when your eyes cannot perceive me. Feel my presence as a warm and comforting embrace, wrapping around you and whispering truth into your heart. When you kneel in prayer, when you pour out your soul in the stillness of your room, I am there. In those quiet moments I draw near to you, filling your heart with my peace and surrounding you with my boundless love. I dispatch my angels to guard you as you rest, shielding you from the whispers of doubt and the shadows of anxiety. You may not always see my hand, but know that it is my strength that lifts you when fear knocks at your door. You do not fight these battles alone. I stand before you, and I send those fears fleeing. Recall the many times you have laid down with a heavy heart, only to awaken with renewed strength, your soul calmed and your spirit at peace. The storms of this life may rage, but they are no match for me. Though your tears may fall in the night, my joy will greet you in the morning. My peace, my strength, my love, they are yours without measure. Picture the future you long for, filled with beauty, hope, and love. Even that vision, bright as it may be, pales in comparison to the glory I have prepared for you. I have woven blessings into your path, opened doors that no man can shut, and planned a future of unity, prosperity, and joy. So hold fast, my child. Do not let the enemy deceive you, nor let sin take root in your heart. Stand firm in the promises I have given you. When the road ahead seems uncertain, when your strength falters and your heart grows weary, come to me in prayer. Speak to me, for I am always listening. Feel my love encircle you, a shield unbreakable and true, replacing fear with the calm assurance of my presence. In this, you will find that no enemy can touch you, no shadow can overwhelm you. I will pour my peace into your soul, guiding you with wisdom and righteousness through every challenge. I am your Father, your protector, your guide. My hand is upon you, my child, and I will complete the good work I have begun in you. Arise, stand tall, and walk forward in the fullness of my grace. Your story continues, and I am writing it with love, purpose, and joy. Victory is yours, for I, the Lord, have declared it. I want you to understand that as long as I'm by your side, nothing can hurt you. No enemy, challenge, or trouble can reach you, because I am always with you. I will listen to your prayers whenever you call out to me, and I'm here to guide you. Whatever you've lost, your peace, joy, and strength, I will restore to you. I see your heart and take joy in your spirit. You belong to me, and I'm here to support you through every storm. You've faced challenges beyond your control and have been hurt by those who tried to bring you down. You've carried burdens you didn't deserve, yet you remain strong. I'm so proud of you. You are not defeated by the weight of the world because my strength is within you. Now, my child, I am showering you with blessings. Accept them with an open heart, as they reflect my love for you. Don't worry about those who try to instill fear or cause you harm. You are blessed beyond measure and are hearing my voice today, receiving insights that others have missed. Stay steadfast in your faith and keep your focus on me. Don't stray from the path I've laid out for you. Those who envy you have tried to undermine your joy and peace, speaking ill of you and spreading lies. But I'm watching over you. You stand firm, unshaken, with your faith intact. I'm pleased that you've learned to focus on what truly matters and to disregard the empty words of your adversaries. Their attempts to harm you only reveal their inability to see my light, which shines brightly within you. My presence in your life unsettles them, and my favor upon you stirs their resentment. While they lose sleep over their jealousy, you find rest in perfect peace, knowing I am protecting you, your family, your home, your work, and every aspect of your life. Rest assured, I will take care of those who oppose you. I will make them restless until they turn their attention to more constructive pursuits. They have realized that no matter how hard they try, their efforts against you will fail. You are my child, and I will not allow them to harm you. Their families may be broken, and their hearts hardened because they have rejected my word and love. I reached out to them, offering my wisdom, but they turned away. Yet you, my precious child, chose to follow me. You understand that I am the solution to every problem, the answer to every question, and the path to true freedom. You have wholeheartedly entrusted yourself to my will, believing in my word without hesitation. You've realized, my child, that not everyone shares your perspective. Look around. Many could be experiencing the same blessings and love, but their hearts remain closed. They've turned away, blaming me for their difficulties. You, however, are different. You understand now that your happiness and future do not rely on others or external circumstances. Your life, blessings, and victories depend solely on me. Continue on this path, and each day you will become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Even those who have tried to bring you down will eventually seek the wisdom and peace I've granted you. You will shine as a light, guiding them to me. A greater blessing is waiting for you ahead, and I will lead you there. Keep your faith and stay true to me. I will be with you every step of the way, guiding, protecting, and providing for you. Do not lose hope or feel discouraged when things seem to take time. My timing is perfect, not too fast, not too slow. I'm speaking to you now because I have something important to share. I hear your prayers. I am not ignoring you, nor am I angry or late. If I haven't answered your request yet, it's because I have something even better in store for you. What you've asked for is good, but my plans for you are greater. Trust in my timing. I will bless you with wisdom, so that when your blessings arrive, you will know how to nurture, cherish, and use them for my glory. Your dreams will soon come true, and what you've longed for will be within reach. But remember, my child, be prepared. Big blessings are on the way. New opportunities and supportive friends will come into your life, encouraging you and helping you grow in faith and strength. Those who have tried to hold you back, criticized you, or plotted against you will fade away. Their schemes will fail, and they will no longer be able to harm you. Do not let the radiance I have placed upon your countenance be dimmed, for you are not defined by the fleeting troubles of this world, but by the eternal promises I have spoken over you, promises of hope, courage, and a future overflowing with goodness. Look around, my cherished one, and see how I have been weaving together the threads of your life. Even in moments when you doubted, when silence seemed to stretch endlessly, I was crafting a masterpiece beyond your imagination. Every tear you have shed, every wound you have endured, I have seen, and I am turning them into a testimony of my unfailing power and love. You are my beacon of light in a world yearning for hope. Stand tall, for I have crowned you with grace and clothed you in divine favor. Let the echoes of condemnation and guilt fall silent, for they have no claim over you. I have not abandoned you to navigate this journey alone. I am with you in every step, in every breath, in the stillness of night and the break of dawn. Call upon me, and I will answer, flooding your heart with peace that surpasses all understanding. Let gratitude flow from your lips, for I delight in your praise, and my response is to fill your life with the riches of my presence. This is not an ending, but a powerful beginning. As you hold fast to my word, you will see the fruits of your faith bloom in ways that will astound you. I will replace the garments of sorrow with robes of joy, and I will set your feet upon the rock that cannot be moved, even in the fiercest of storms. Let your heart thrum with anticipation, and your soul sing with delight, for my love for you is immeasurable, a refuge for the weary and a balm for the broken-hearted. Never forget who you are. You are mine. You are my beloved child, my cherished creation. My spirit dwells within you, and because of this, you are not bound to the fleeting pursuits of this world. While others tremble at rumors and lose hope with every passing doubt, you shall remain steadfast, anchored by my supernatural love. From your lips, I hear prayers that stir the heavens. From your spirit, I sense a resolve that cannot be extinguished. Now is the time to rise, to spread your wings, and to soar above every obstacle. Rejoice in the freedom I have granted you, knowing that my love surrounds you, sustains you, and guides you through every season. Even when the weight of life feels too much to bear, remember that I am your shepherd. I lead you from barren deserts to lush valleys, from the depths of sorrow to the heights of joy you can scarcely imagine. You were formed by my hand, created with a purpose that far surpasses your wildest dreams. Trust in me, and I will do more for you than you ever thought possible. Listen closely to the words I whisper to your heart, for they are not empty. They are a declaration of the transformation that lies ahead. I see the burdens you carry, the silent battles you fight, and the yearning in your soul for something greater. Know this: your life is on the cusp of a miraculous turning point. The trials that once threatened to overwhelm you will soon be the very testimony that brings me glory. You have stood firm, even when the world sought to crush your spirit, and because of your perseverance, a new chapter is unfolding, one filled with my glory, my power, and my unending love. Take heart, my beloved, for I am with you always. From this moment forward, I bring forth a light that shall pierce the veil of your sorrow, illuminating your path with a brilliance that will awaken a smile born of unshakable hope. My power, alive, eternal, and undeniable, shall radiate from you, a testament to the work of my hands. I know your heart, my beloved. I have seen the silent battles you wage, the tears that trace silent paths in the stillness of night, and the cries that rise from the depths of your soul. In those moments when you felt drained, certain there was no strength left within you, it was my spirit that lifted you, though you believed it to be your own determination. You have wandered through desolate deserts of loneliness, yearning for the smallest drop of hope to soothe your parched soul. Yet even in your weariness, you pressed forward, driven by a faith that refused to waver. I tell you now, it was your love for me, and for those who matter most, that proved stronger than the shadows of discouragement. Behold, the clouds are gathering, heavy with my promises. I am sending a rain unlike. Your life is a masterpiece, a tapestry woven with care, each thread representing a moment I have carefully planned. I have surrounded you with blessings, family, friends, and those who love you deeply. Treasure these gifts, nurture them with gratitude, and let them strengthen you. Use your time wisely. Seek me in the quiet moments, and pour your heart into serving others. Reflect my love to the world through acts of kindness, for in doing so, you bring glory to my name. Your life will become a testimony of faithfulness and righteousness, a light shining brightly for all to see. Through you, I will work wonders. Your faith will open doors to miracles, and your steadfastness will inspire many to draw near to me. You will be a beacon of hope, a vessel of my love and power, through whom I will reveal my glory. Fear nothing, my child, for I am with you always. My spirit dwells within you, strengthening you, and granting you wisdom in every decision. Trust in my plans, for they are filled with hope, beauty, and divine purpose. Walk forward with boldness, knowing that I have already prepared the way before you. Rest in my embrace, for you are deeply loved, completely known, and eternally secure. In my presence you will find peace that surpasses all understanding, and a joy that overflows into every corner of your life. Let this year be a year of miracles, blessings, and the radiant unveiling of my glory in your life. Together, we will accomplish extraordinary things, things beyond your imagination, for I am the Lord your God, and I delight in doing great things.